Hi everyone, and welcome back to Bushell Park Golf Club and Academy. So 1st of January, good time to look at reflecting on last year and also looking into the future. So today we're going to look at some goal setting. I'm going to go through my goals that I've set for my golfing life. So each start of each year I like to set 3 goals for golf, 3 goals for business and 3 goals for my personal life. So in those 3 goals I'll look at adapting throughout the year, but ultimately I've got 3 main objectives that I'd like to achieve at the start of each year, and they're all relative to where I feel I'm at or where I feel I need to get to. So today we're going to look at my golfing aspect. So I've written them all down and I'll put this upstairs on my desk so I can constantly see this on a daily basis. We leave plenty of room for any additional notes, anything that wants to be adapted or changed or tweaked throughout the year. Okay, but ultimately my first 3 goals are set in place nice and early. So my goals. So this year I'm going to return back to some order of merit play, so in the East region that I'm playing. So first one is I'd like to finish in the top 20 in the order of merit. Second one, I'd like to win an event, so be that an order of merit event, be that a pro-am or likewise. And finally, open qualifying. I'd like to qualify for the final round of open qualifying. So I've done open qualifying twice before and come close on both of those occasions, but not really got over the hurdle of getting into that final qualifying round. So I'd like to achieve that as well. So once I've got my 3 main objectives in any of those given subjects, home, personal or golf-wise, I like to then look at how we can achieve each of the goals independently, so each one on its own. So within the first one, the top 25, the top 20 of the order of merit, to achieve that, I know there's certain aspects of my golf that are going to need to improve, be it putting, chipping, pitching, consistency, scores-wise, and so on. And I always like to reflect back on the previous year's results, if we had any. So I've not played any competitive golf for sort of 2 years now, so my previous isn't really relevant to what we're looking at going forward. Things have changed, my club head speed's changed, development in my own personal short game's changed, so I need to redo a lot of my stats. So that's the first thing we'd look at to achieve that first goal and subsequently affect the rest of the goals as well. To win an event, you don't have any way of controlling what other people do when you're playing a tournament. Likewise, if you're playing a club competition or if you're playing a pro event or a major tournament, you have no direct influence on the players that you're playing against. So it's hard to say that I'm going to win X amount of events this year, but it's something that I'd like to achieve. I can only put my best into each round that you play, and likewise so can you at home. You can only put your best in on any given day, and if your best is bested by someone else, and unfortunately you're not the winner from that event. All you can do is keep trying, keep producing your best performances each round. So I can't directly affect that one, but it is something I'd like to achieve. The order of merit top 20 is something that we can look at improving upon. So we can look at the stats that we produce. So like I say, I'm looking to improve my consistency, so improving my scores overall. And by doing that, I'm going to look at each individual aspect of my game. So starting with club head speed. So I'd like to get some consistency within the club head speed that I produce. So at the moment, I'm about 90 miles an hour with a 7-iron. And I'm looking to increase that up to 92, which is where I know I can get to. If I push, I can get up to 94 miles an hour out of a 7-iron, but it doesn't quite feel as comfortable as those easy swings do that get me at the 90 mile an hour mark. And what that's going to give me is, with my driver, about 110 miles an hour, about 110, 112, which is where I feel I need to be at to compete with the people who are achieving this top 20 in the order of merit. So I'm always looking at ways that I can pitch myself against the people who are also within that area that I want to get into. My putting statistics will also be looked at, and we'll also look at incorporating games into my own practice, and that's just the same games as we play in practice with the juniors that we have here and any of the members that we have teaching wise. It's the same drills, the same games, nothing changes, just the intensity of the games change. So they're my goals for 2020. Hopefully this gives you a bit more of an insight into what sort of goals you should be setting. And all I can do is wish you all the very best for 2020, for home life, business life and your golf. And please keep following our videos, and I'll give you regular updates on how I'm getting on, what stats I'm looking to improve upon, what games I'm doing and drills I'm using to help me achieve my goals for 2020. So as always, happy golfing. Please subscribe and follow us on any social media, Facebook and Twitter, by the links below. Thanks for watching.